6,000 Aussie workers have now found themselves missing out on the Jobkeeper allowance after the Morrison government changed the rules for workers working for foreign-owned companies. The decision means Australian staff from aviation services company Dnata, now owned by the government of Dubai, no longer qualify for the payments. Donna is one of the many employees left devastated by these changes, and she joins us now. Donna, thank you for your time this morning. You, like many of your colleagues, had worked for Qantas for 20 years before the airline's catering business was sold to Dnata. So how are you feeling about this last-minute decision from the government?
We all feel really let down and cheated. We've been taxpayers for, our working lives, and now we're getting nothing. So we've been asked to work as a skeleton crew at work. We've got very light work on. We're doing the best that we can, and there's no shifts for all of us. There's about easily 400 just in our own building that aren't getting any work.
And in your mind, you've been a loyal employee for 20 years.
Yeah, we didn't. Yes, I started in catering 20 years ago, working for Qantas. We were then allowed to be sold off by the government to a foreign-owned government. That wasn't our choice. It's never your choice when you go to an employer to ask who you're actually employed by in the long chain. So there'd be a lot of people out there that would be misunderstanding how they think that they're working for an Australian company, that that company pays taxes as well. And at the last minute, the government turned around in the last hour and said that we weren't getting that money when we thought we were.
I mean, we're talking about 6,000 workers here. We're expecting that $1,500 in their bank account every fortnight who will no longer receive it. What does that mean for you, not getting that money?
Well, for a lot of them, they did apply for JobSeeker and then they cancelled it because they thought JobKeeper was coming because our company did the right thing and applied straight away. So a lot of them have either tried to pay their bills off quickly, knowing that money would return to them. Now they haven't got that money. They try to apply for JobSeeker and they now have to wait another 4 weeks to get that money because they cancelled their claims. Some of us can't get JobSeeker because our partners are still working, but our bills work on 2 incomes. So we're all in a bit of a panic situation trying to work out how we will survive the next 3, maybe could even be 6 months in the airline industry.
Yeah, I mean, look, we're certainly hearing them, and there are issues with this system. We know that, we've been receiving emails. There's one woman who says she doesn't get it, but then her nephew, who's 14 and works 3 hours on a Saturday, he's now getting $1,500 a week. I mean, there are issues with this. We've got to expect that when a scheme like this is introduced so quickly. But what do you want to happen now? I mean, are you looking for the government to step in and help?
I think the government has to work out a way to help us Australian citizens that have been working and paying our taxes for our lives. There needs to be some way that we can either get JobSeeker or anything just to help people get off the ground. I mean, we all want to try to stay with our business and keep working, but we're all trying to find jobs elsewhere now, which in effect is going to hurt the airline industry. I mean, the government was the one that stopped the planes flying. We didn't ask the planes to stop flying. Our business was crippled because of that decision, and now here we are, all 5,500 of us out on the street pretty much trying to find a job.
Yeah, we need to protect hard-working Aussies like yourself. Look, thank you, Donna, for joining us this morning. We appreciate it, and hopefully things change.
Thank you so much.